How's it going, everybody? It is Jacob here. Zoom that in a little bit more. Alright, it is Jacob here, and I know this video was kind of a long time out from the announcement of Labo, but I really wanted to take some time, see what other people thought, really develop my own opinion, kind of let everything subside a little bit before I said anything about it. So it was Nintendo Labo, if you guys don't know, was announced January 17th. At first I was skeptical. I'll be honest, I was very skeptical in the beginning, but it definitely grew on me as by literally the end of the video. At first I was like, why would Nintendo make this? I was like, this is so strange. Maybe not why Nintendo would make this, I was just like, this is so strange. It's a very strange concept. It's kind of out there. But it definitely grew on me, and I'm definitely a big fan of it now, but there are a lot of people who are legitimately upset about Nintendo Labo. And it baffles me a little bit, because people are so upset by the fact that Nintendo made a product that was not made for them, which just blows my mind, to be honest. And I really don't understand how people could be so upset about something like that. Let's just put it in perspective really quick. We're gonna make a checklist, alright? Or box 1. Are you a child? If you check that box, good for you. Nintendo Labo is geared for you. Now, if you did not check that box, and you are upset with Nintendo Labo and what it is, and what Nintendo is doing, I'm sorry, my friend, but you need to get over it. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. You just need to get over it. It is a product that was not made for you. It was made for children, or tinkerers, but it's definitely geared towards children to create things with their hands and be interactive with the medium of entertainment that they're consuming. It's a good idea. When you look at it like that, you know, like, yes, let's give kids an opportunity to not just sit there and play games in front of a TV screen, glaring in their face. Let's give them something that they can actually physically interact with, that will give them some sort of mental, like, maybe not even mental strain, but just something more than sitting in front of a screen, not necessarily mindlessly playing a game, but I can definitely say that it's probably better for a child's mind to sit there and build something and then interact with that physical object than it is to just hand them a controller and just have them play with it. Obviously, I love video games. There's always a healthy balance, but this is certainly a step in a positive direction, and I think when it comes to universal appeal of the Nintendo Switch to people, this definitely entices parents to buy their kids Nintendo Switches if they have games and accessories like this that they can play on. In that situation, I'm 100% for it, because I think it's a great idea. Like, if you're upset with this, it's not made for you. Even if you are the biggest, die-hard Nintendo fan, not everything Nintendo makes is for you. You know, you could say I'm 100% committed to using Dove body wash, because I only use Dove body wash. But every product that Dove makes is not geared towards me, and I'm not upset by the fact that they don't make every single product for me. Nintendo explicitly said that this product was geared towards kids. And if something is geared towards kids, when we're talking about a company like Nintendo, who has the otherworldly ability of making products that appeal to extremely wide age ranges, I think it's a very good step for Nintendo to make. Obviously, it's ambitious, but Nintendo has been doing a really good job with tailoring what they've been making to a very large audience and not focusing so much on one set group. You know, with motion controls on the Wii, as good as the Wii did, because it did really well, but it was limiting because they limited themselves to just motion controls, and they completely dedicated themselves to that, which not a lot of people liked. The Switch fixed a lot of those problems. Their Joy-Cons still have motion controls, but again, it's not dependent on that aspect. So yes, games can utilize those motion controls, look at Just Dance, but it's not absolutely necessary for that, which is a good thing. That Nintendo isn't going and pouring their heart and soul into these things that ultimately could end up making them fail. And so I think this is, like I was saying, this is a good step for Nintendo to go into. But as much as I do like it, because I do think it's a great idea, they're literally thinking outside of the box, by using boxes. And if you guys have ever made anything out of cardboard, you likely know it doesn't usually last very long and they're very fragile. So I wonder if Nintendo somehow, I mean obviously I trust Nintendo, but my concern is longevity with this. Not only with the cardboard itself, but also the games. I'm hoping that it's not a situation like We Play, where you get the game, you play each mini game once, you may go back and play tanks with your friend a few times, and then you never play it again. Hopefully, or the only reason why you bought it in the first place was for the Wii remote that you got with it, and you're like, hell, I'll get a game with it as well. Hopefully it's not that situation. Hopefully the games are at least entertaining and they're fun to play and unique, and you know, there's some longevity to the game besides, you know, that initial excitement when you first build it and then you get to play the game with it. Hopefully that does not like subside immediately after you play it for the first time, and you can sit down and play it time and time again in the future without like getting bored of the game. Now the last thing that I'm kind of concerned about, and they really haven't released a lot of details about this, obviously they did release the pricing of Labo, and it's $70 for one kit and it's $80 for the other kit. Now I don't know if, obviously when you buy that, you're not spending $70 on cardboard, you guys, so you can chill out about that. You're buying a game, not just cardboard. Nintendo's not selling us $70 cardboard, they're selling us a $60 game and $10 cardboard. So just keep that in mind. But again, I don't know, maybe it's like each kit gives you all of the games, and then you can just buy one of the kit and then just buy the cardboard itself separately for the other kit that you're not buying. But I don't know how likely that is, and I don't really know if I like that, because then it's $70 and $80. You're paying $150 for that, which is that seems like a lot. That definitely seems like a lot, because I don't know, especially because the kit 2 is it just seems like it's the one fighting game, which for $80, you know, the first one, the one with like the 5 different kits, like that one definitely seems a lot better because you get 5 different objects with it, but the boxing looking one, I don't know. Obviously, I'm very excited. I'm gonna end up getting at least one of them, probably the one with more stuff, because like, more stuff. I've always been like a tinkerer, and you know, I've always liked making things and using my hands, and so this is, you know, building Legos, and so this is definitely something that, you know, appeals to me in that aspect of my interests and hobbies. That's pretty much my opinion on Labo. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about Nintendo Labo down in the comments, because I like hearing what you guys have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys soon.